I'm Peter, and this is the Hound News. The final results for the 1992 election are in. William Bill Jefferson Clinton and Al Gore have beaten out George H.W. Bush and Dan Quayle to become the 42nd president. Clinton gained a popular vote of 444,909,806 votes over Bush's 39,104,550. As you can see, Clinton had a more clear-cut win through the Electoral College, gaining 370 votes compared to 168 votes to Bush. Clinton did well in the South, as was expected, due to his southern home of Arkansas. Despite Bush's allegations toward Clinton of dodging the Vietnam draft and an affair with Jennifer Flowers, we have elected Bill Clinton to be our 42nd president.
Good evening, I'm Jan Brady.
And I'm Greg Brady.
And here are tonight's top stories.
Bill Clinton has announced that he has plans to reform the nation's healthcare system.
And though our new president, Bill Clinton, has just recently taken office, he has already created quite a controversy surrounding the military. President Clinton has continued to advocate an end on the ban of gays in the armed services. He has faced fierce opposition, so today a new settlement was announced. Congress passed a new bill containing the so-called Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy. This new policy will quietly accept all soldiers and sailors into the military without officially acknowledging their sexual orientation or presence in the military.
What is thy bidding, my master?
There is a great disturbance in the force. It is battering.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
Good evening, I'm Marcia Brady.
And I'm Greg Brady.
And we're here with the evening news. Today, our First Lady Hillary Clinton suffered a devastating blow to her reputation. Recently, her husband, President Clinton, appointed her as the head of a team whose job was to reinvent the healthcare industry. When she presented it to Congress earlier this morning, her plan was a victim to a large amount of verbal criticism. Perhaps she'll be able to save her prestige as a lawyer. Maybe, someday, she'll run for president.
Also, President Clinton announced his new trade policy for North America. He created the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA for short. This new policy created a free trade zone between Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. There are also some rumors of Clinton trying to make a global free trade system that is believed to be replacing the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade.
In international news, President Clinton has decided to remove troops from Somalia. Seeing as he was seemingly uncertain in how to handle foreign policies, he had been continuing to follow former President Bush's ideas and had been sending U.S. troops to Somalia as part of a mission to keep peace. A reinstatement of this policy was demonstrated greatly when more than 12 innocent Americans were killed by rebels last year. This removal left all U.S. goals in Somalia unaccomplished.
When we come back, an update of the negotiations in Israel.
It's a big one.
Walt Disney Pictures presents a totally new animated motion picture event.
Star Command, come in. Do you read me?
The story of two toys.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello?
Headed for a showdown.
My name is Woody. This is my spot.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
You are a child's plaything!
You are a sad, strange little man.
And playing by their own rules.
Draw! Got me again!
I don't like confrontations!
Buzz, look, an alien!
Where? You're mocking me, aren't you?
This holiday season, the adventure takes off when toys come to life.
To infinity and beyond!
Toy Story.
Look out!
Can.
Yesterday, November 4th, 1995, will be a day that will live in infamy. The future of the peace within the Middle East took a nasty turn when yesterday in Israel, Yitzhak Rabin was shot and killed by radical Orthodox Jew Yigal Amir at a rally in Tel Aviv. Rabin, who was the Prime Minister of Israel and who had just last year won the Nobel Peace Prize with the Israeli Foreign Minister Shimon Peres and the Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat for their work in trying to resolve the fighting within the Middle East, was a key leader in the healing process and was in fact speaking at the rally in support of Oslo meetings. Over the past few years, and starting in 1993, our president, Bill Clinton, has been meeting with Rabin and Arafat at the Oslo meetings to work out a plan. Clinton is expected to speak at Rabin's funeral, and after the events of Rabin's death, we will have to wait and see how this pans out.
Take a journey back in time in search of a mystery locked beneath the sea. This December, you will be given the key.
I'm the king of the world!
20th Century Fox and Paramount Pictures present.
What made you think you could put your hands on my fiancé?
It's not up to you to save me, Jack. They've got you trapped, Rose, and if you don't break free, you're gonna die.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet.
Iceberg, right ahead!
In a James Cameron film.
For God's sake, son, there's women and children down here! Let us out so we can have a chance! I hope you enjoy your time together!
How will it go?
Titanic.
We have just received the official results for the presidential election. Current President Bill Clinton has achieved a breezy victory over Republican nominee Robert Dole. As you can see, Clinton won 379 electoral votes, compared to Dole's 159. Bill Clinton will remain President of the United States.
At Best Buy, we've put together a computer package with quite a bit of pull. It's an IBM 486SX with the top-of-the-line color monitor, a hefty 170 meg hard drive, 4 megs of memory, all this software, a printer, and accessories that boost it high above the rest. In fact, the only thing we could think to do to improve it is to drop it. I meant we've dropped the price to $18.98. Get 0% financing and no payments until July.
Congress has already initiated the process for impeaching Clinton. The Republicans in Congress are calling for a complete impeachment and the removal of the president from office, while Democrats are countering with the fact that Clinton's misconducts were small and did not rise to the level of high crime. Now the topic of impeachment has reached the Senate, and it is in the last stages of voting. The votes are coming in, and it seems the vote is 45 guilty and 55 not guilty. The president will remain in office. Earlier today, President Clinton released an official statement pertaining to the allegations of having an affair with White House intern Monica Lewinsky. We have footage from the presidential press conference, where he issues a forceful denial of the allegation.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you.
Here to comment is President Bill Clinton. Good to see you, Mr. President.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and bring closure to this unfortunate situation.
So, what exactly do you have to say about the evidence presented against you? You know, the blue dress, the record.
Now look, this entire thing is just a radical right-wing conspiracy to throw dirt on my reputation as one of the greatest presidents of all time.
Really?
Yes, I have created racial harmony for this country. I have made the United States prosperous by keeping the federal budget in check. I have improved the healthcare system and protected our country's wilderness. I managed to hire...
This has nothing to do with the affair. Did you or did you not have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
You said that, but...
It's the truth.
The woman herself claims otherwise. Are you telling me that you didn't have sexual relations with that young, gorgeous woman?
Yeah, I know I should have hit that when I had the chance. But in all seriousness, I did not. Maybe. Are the cameras off?
I think so.
Bill, I dropped a contact.
Mr. President, the camera's
Monica!